Hey, Cornerstone. It is Thursday, April 23rd. I am Pastor Jeff, and this is The Daily. So, you've probably heard by now about our governor's plan to reopen the state of Montana. We're going to be moving into a phase one reopening here this Sunday, which includes places of worship. That means that our plan for having an in-person worship service for Sunday is a go. So, we're really excited about that. As of filming, the time I'm filming this on Wednesday afternoon, about 4 o'clock, we have about 30 spaces left. So if you've been thinking about it and you weren't sure if you're going to sign up or not, or you're trying to prefer other people in our church and let them have the spaces first, I think everybody has been given enough time, and now is the time to go ahead and sign up. But again, there's no pressure on anyone to attend this Sunday. But we are excited. We're excited to congregate. We have the live feed all set up. So if you're not able to join us in person, you of course can join us over the internet at 10 a.m. at our website. A couple of quick reminders. If you have signed up for Sunday service, but you already know that you or somebody in your party or your family is not going to be able to attend, please let us know so that way we can make those seats available to others. Also, if you are not planning on attending this week's in-person worship service, but you're thinking about next week, we'd love to hear from you. The reason is we want to make sure that everyone who wants to participate in the in-person services can. And if we need to offer more than one service, we're going to do that. But we're not going to do that until we need to. And the only way we're going to know if we need to is if we hear from you and your intentions. So please do not hesitate to reach out to us, especially to Dave Hilkeman via our website. You can click on his contact info and email him or text him or call him. Let us know what your intentions are so that way we can plan accordingly for the weeks to come. That would be very helpful. We want to make sure that we meet everyone's needs, and we would hate to arrive on a Sunday and have a full room and have to turn people away. And we want to avoid that at all costs. And you can help us do that by letting us know your intentions. Thank you. Hey, for those of you who are planning on attending the service this Sunday, here's what you can expect. As you pull into the parking lot, there will be some lovely parking lot attendants there pointing you to where you should park your car. We're going to ask you to stay in your car until it's time for you to get in line. The line is there to run you through a very quick health check station. At that station, we're going to take your temperature. We're going to ask you a couple of questions like, have you been sick this last week? Have you had a temperature? Have you traveled out of the state of Montana? When those questions are done, we're going to throw some Purell on your hands and let you get all sanitized, if you will. We'll hand you a mask free of charge. Some ladies have been sewing those for us this week, and we're so thankful for them. You'll be invited to go into the foyer where you'll be greeted by one of our greeters. You'll be asked how many seats you need for yourself and those you've come with, like your family. And once we know how many folks are in your party, we will tell the greeters inside of the sanctuary, and those greeters will tell you where to sit, and they'll get you seated in a timely manner. We'll go ahead and start promptly at 10 a.m. and we'll have our worship service. We'll start with announcements. We'll do the Lord's greeting. We'll have a call to worship. We'll sing a few songs. We'll have our pastoral prayer. We'll sing a couple more songs. I'll preach. We'll sing a closing song, receive the benediction. And then those same greeters and ushers that welcomed you will then dismiss you by party, by group, at the end of the service back to your car. And we'll do this in a timely manner. We need to do this to make sure that we do not congregate and have any kind of unsafe social distancing practices going on. This is all very important that we do this. It's really important to us that we keep you safe, that we keep you healthy. It's also very important to us that Cornerstone does not become a place where an outbreak occurs. We do not want we don't take our responsibility lightly, and we certainly don't want to be responsible for getting several of us sick and then shutting down our city or even our state. And so we're going to do our utmost to follow the guidelines that have been provided for us by those epidemiologists and healthcare workers that know best. We'll do this for the time being. Lord willing, these restrictions, this new normal, will not last very long, but we will do it for as long as it takes, just to ensure that we love one another and we love our neighbor by not spreading the virus. That is, as much as it depends upon us. So I just want to thank you in advance for your cooperation. It's going to be different. It's going to be a little strange. Let's just acknowledge that. We know that going into it. There's some unknowns. We've never done this before as a church. We'd be happy to hear suggestions after this week of how we can do things better. And Lord willing, we'll just become a well-oiled machine. This will become second nature. And we can really focus on why we're gathering. And that is to worship the Lord in spirit and in truth. To sit under his word and to be encouraged by one another. So that's the plan for Sunday. If you've got any questions, reach out to Pastor Rick, reach out to Dave Hilkeman, and they would be happy to help you and assist you with any of those questions. All right, gang, thanks for watching. We will see you on the next daily. Take care. God bless.